It's the week of March 30th, 2021. My name is Jaden.
And I'm Marzetta. Welcome to your Roof Fisher News.
Nearly 5 years after the launch of Pokemon Go, Niantic announced Monday that they are partnering with Nintendo to co-develop a new title based on the company's Pikmin franchise. Niantic says the app is being developed in their Tokyo office and will launch later this year. The app will include gameplay activities to encourage walking and make walking more delightful. The company notably specifies that the title will make use of their augmented reality platform to integrate the real world into the app's experiences. Pokemon Go has fallen out of headlines, but has continued to deliver massive sums to the San Francisco gameplay company, eclipsing $1 billion in revenue in 2020. In recent years, Nintendo has sought to build out their presence on mobile gaming platforms, with a number of titles playing on some of their biggest franchises, but none of them have reached the Pokemon Go's level of success. Niantic has raised nearly $500 million in capital, most recently raising at a $4 billion valuation.
Wildlife World Zoo recently welcomed a rare newborn South American tapir. To ensure the newborn's survival, the calf is receiving around-the-clock care by Wildlife World's expert hand-raising and veterinarian team inside the baby animal nursery. The South American tapir is threatened by the habitat destruction and hunting. Due to their large size, slow rate of reproduction, and sensitivity to habitat loss, tapir are often among the first species to decline when humans disturb an ecosystem. The South American tapir is the largest surviving native terrestrial mammal in the Amazon. Tapir play an incredibly important role in developing and maintaining a healthy ecosystem. They are known as gardeners of the forest. They consume a vast variety of plant matter, then disperse the seeds through their scat. This not only improves forest health overall, but it also spreads the seed of certain slow-growing trees with very dense wood. This makes the tapir one of the world's most crucial helpers in combating climate change. Tapirs are among the most primitive large mammals in the world, changing little in appearance for millions of years. This prehistoric-looking animal looks like a massive pig with a long snout. However, because they have an odd number of toes, 4 toes on each front foot, 3 on the back foot, their closest relatives are horse and rhinos. Now let's go over to Mr. Dobert with the weekly update.
Good morning or good afternoon, Colts. So a little announcement from myself. First thing I want to say is this week we're doing a quick spirit week. So we have tie-dye Tuesday, which is today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is workout gear Wednesday. So wear your favorite workout clothes because you're going to be working at school and we're getting smarter. And then Thursday is twin or triplet day. So kind of team up with your friends to wear matching outfits. And yes, I said it's a shorter week because there is no school on Friday, April 2nd. So no school on Friday this week. A couple other announcements. Obviously, this week is Galileo testing. So make sure you're taking your time, doing your best, showing your work, and working to the best of your ability for both reading and math. So take your time and you'll do an awesome job. We also have sports team action starting this week for boys baseball and girls volleyball. So good luck teams with that. And Vex, I don't know the results because today is only Thursday when we recorded this, but we'll let you know how middle school Vex team did. On Saturday, they went to their state tournament. So no matter what, they did an awesome job this year just getting to the state tournament. So we'll update you on that next week on how well they did. And finally, again, remember Friday, April 2nd, no school. Remember, Colts, make sure you're doing your best, following expectations around campus, and always do your best in your classes. Get your work done. We'll see you around campus.
Thank you, Mr. Dobesh. Let's go to sports with Reese and Joaquin.
Welcome to sports. My name is Joaquin.
And I am Reese.
The Arizona Diamondbacks finished spring training last week with the game against the Cincinnati Reds. They will play their first 3 home games of the season against the Reds as well, starting April 9th.
The Coyotes continue to struggle against Colorado, dropping the first of the 4-game home stands to the Avalanches, 5-1. They are currently in 6th place in the West and need to score a lot more than they have been if they want to have a chance to make the playoffs. The Suns continue to keep playing and playing very good.
They are now 28-13, good for second place in the West, behind only the Utah Jazz. They have won 8 of their last 10 games. That is all for sports. See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Here's Gabriel with entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I am Gabriel. Spring is here, and that means that summer is not too far away. As temperatures warm up here in Arizona, many people start to look for things that they can do to stay out of the heat. This summer is shaping up to be a big one for kids' movies. The first that we will look at is called Vivo. It is an animation adventure that features Sony Animations. It features music by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who you may know from the Moana soundtrack and Hamilton. The other movie coming out this summer is called Luca from Disney Pixar Studios. It is about the friendship of a human and a sea monster in disguise. Both movies come out in June, and both will be rated G or PG. See you next time with more entertainment news.
Thank you, Gabriel. Let's go to Aubrey and Joaquin with Joke of the Week.
Hello and welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Aubrey.
And I am Joaquin.
This week's joke is, why did the monkey jump off the tree with the other monkey?
Why did it?
What monkey see, monkey do.
If you have a joke and would like to tell on the news, please go on smusd.me/beyond the news, and we would love to have you on.
See you next time on Joke of the Week.
Thanks, guys. Let's go over to Gabriel with This Week in History.
Welcome to This Week in History. My name is Gabriel. On this day, March 30th, 1858, U.S. Secretary of State William H. Seward signs a treaty with Russia for the purchase of Alaska for $7 million. Despite the bargain price of roughly 2 cents an acre, the purchase was ridiculed in Congress and in the press as Seward's folly. The government of Russia first approached the United States about selling the territory during the administration of President James Buchanan, but negotiations were stalled by the outbreak of civil war after 1865. Seward, a supporter of territory expansion, was eager to acquire the huge landmass of Alaska, and in 1867, Alaska was formally handed over from Russia to the United States. The discovery of gold in 1898 brought a rapid influx of people to the territory, and Alaska, rich in natural resources, has contributed to American prosperity ever since. That is all for this week in history.
Thanks, Gabriel. Let's go to Science Time with Reese and Joaquin.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Joaquin.
And I am Reese.
Scientists have recently developed some new battery technology that could really change the way we travel and communicate in the near future. It is called massless structural battery. What makes this so unique is that when making a new electric car, a large portion of the car is made by weight and size of the battery.
With massless structural batteries, no actual battery is needed. That the metal of the car is made from the battery. Imagine if your phone didn't need a battery, the actual phone was its own battery. It's a little confusing, but it is a huge breakthrough in power storage. There are many possible applications for this technology, from cars, houses, planes, computers, and more. Scientists say that even the next step is to decrease the separation between layers, make batteries even stronger and more powerful.
Scientists have been working on massless batteries since 2007. But the recent breakthroughs show a very promising future. See you next week for more science time.
Thanks, guys. Now it's time for Fun Fact Trivia with Aubrey and Gabriel.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Aubrey.
And I am Gabriel.
March 30th is National Pencil Day. It is celebrated on March 30th because that is the day back in 1858 that the first pencil patent was issued.
Pencils were around for a long time before that, but this is when the eraser was first attached to a pencil, reassembling the device we all are familiar with today. Today's question is about how many pencils would it take to write a 300-page novel containing about 125,000 words?
Is it A, 150,
B, 250.
or C, 350?
You have 10 seconds to make your decision.
If you said A, 150 pencils, you are correct. The average pencil can write between 800 to 1200 words before it has to be sharpened too many times to be usable. That number can depend on many different factors, though.
Fun fact, during World War II, a pencil company in England hid escape maps inside the middle of pencils that would help prisoners escape. See you next week on Fun Fact Trivia.
Thanks, guys. Let's go back to Aubrey with Word of the Week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Aubrey. This week's word is evident. Evident is an adjective and it means clear to the sight or to the mind. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. My mom's car wouldn't start. It was evident that her battery was dead. That's all for the Word of the Week. See you next time.
Thank you, Aubrey.
This is all for this episode of Root Fisher News.
See you next week.
Go Colts!